Hey everybody, Tokusa here and welcome back to another My Hero Ultra Impact video. So before the 110 Todoroki visit in PvP, I wanted to revisit All Might. I would not even gonna say one last time. I'm probably gonna use him again because I just love the guy. But I do have him UR+. Now I have been using him like outside of recording, of course, and you know, he's growing on to me. Like just obviously he got duped up, he's gotten stronger, and he's showing more value now these days. And, you know, the new Todoroki is yellow out there, so he's kind of a somewhat counter just in color variants, right? So I wanted to show him off in PvP. I'll just show you the team. It's exactly the same team I've been using in my other showcases with this guy. But just show him at his full potential. And yeah, once we find the first opponent, I'll show you how the character's built. And yeah, we'll just go on from there. Grind up some PvP, because I got tons of ranks to go with like 7, 8 days left. So yeah, let me go find the first opponent, and then hopefully we can, yeah, get good footage out of UR+ maximized All Might, because my boy can do some pretty damn good damage. Alright, so this is essentially the team I'm going to be using going throughout the entire thing. All Might, Compress, and Momo, I mean, you didn't really expect different, right? Momo's is always going to be on the team no matter what. Compress, just great disruption, obviously supportive unit, and then All Might at UR+, so... here is where he currently stands. I mean, it's no different. Really, the only difference here is the unique EX auto skill here. And I did this. It was a one-and-done roll for me. I would have liked probably I think it's piercing shot above 80% health is what it could have been, I think. Yeah, piercing shot would have been nice, but I mean, I got the very top one. Power and defense by 5% when used successfully in an executed skill chain. So, I mean, I figured that's just pretty damn good, right? I'm counteracting his negative right here. He loses power by 5% and defense by 5% for 6 times. So this kind of counteracts that, kind of cancels it out. So I'm happy with it. You're going to see his numbers increase actually a little bit more than it was before, and tank a little bit better, which makes him get to that last persistence mode on turn 11. So yeah, without further ado, gonna hop in, fight here first, and see how he does. I'm assuming it'll go well. Now, of course, I have a great supporting cast around him. I don't really see him struggling in any way, but you never know. You never know. Really, the only units that can counter this guy is just people that can bind, disrupt, or remove buffs. So Bakugo is somewhat of a counter to our boy All Might here. But outside of that, like if I'm fighting another defensive team, I don't really worry about it. If I'm fighting like a Scroppy, Sue can do a lot of damage, of course, but it's still nothing to really be too worried about. Just because usually I hide All Might with Compress, and then maybe like Compress will die by turn 5 or 6, and then yeah, my supporting cast is Deku, who I have a very defensive memory on him and health regenerating memory on him, so his survivability is pretty damn good. And, you know, I'll play plus ultras for a little bit. And then I have Nejire that comes at the end, too, who's giving dodge off for plus ultra. It's pretty good. Now, of course, I could run somebody like Red Aizawa. Well, I mean, I only have him like level 90, but I could still run him on the team for disruption, right? He's hiding and moving buffs. That could be another really good fit for the unit. So maybe down the line, I'll probably opt for switching Nejire out for him. But I like having Deku there, right? He's just giving extra power to All Might. I don't want to say treasure, because it's not the right word, but I find Compressor a little bit more valuable than Deku, of course, right, with his crazy disruption. Like, Deku can't do this. Shut down the opponents completely for 2 turns. And, like, I have my dodge with everybody, so I don't actually even have to waste Compress's final use of Dulce Summertime. I can just let All Might attack again. And then when we get our action skill chains back, then I can capitalize with All Might there. But yeah, as you're seeing, even though All Might does have his unique EX auto skill, where he's counteracting that negativity that he's got in his kit, he's not going to do ridiculous damage. He's not going to hit every action skill max damage. His uppercut won't do max damage. His plus ultra there, he's not even doing max damage. It still takes time for him to ramp up. That's just the way the character's built. But it definitely does make a difference. It really does, I swear. He is definitely, like, he has more damage, like amplification. You're definitely going to see him tank a little bit better. Just counteracting that the debuffs to himself is a really big thing. But yeah, first fight went clean. We're going to keep upping the difficulty, fighting annoying fights, units that even can counter this unit. because even at UR plus, he can definitely still fall. That is for sure. So I will be right back with the next opponent. Next opponent will be Wired. Not the most optimal team, but 542,000 battle power, and we do have an Ida there, so this is just going to be a fun one, but we'll see how the boy does against a crazy high battle power team. Alright, literally it was just the battle power that caught me. Like, it intrigued me to do this fight, so I figured this could be a fun one, right? Of course, Ida is going to be incredibly annoying here with his ridiculous amount of dodge, but one thing to consider is my All Might is also incredibly fast. All Might in general, not even just my All Might, I don't know if I said that. All Might as a character is an insanely fast unit. I want to say it's 956 speed. I'll check after this, just to verify it, but I know he is one of, if not the fastest unit out there. Like it's, no, okay, I shouldn't say fastest, but he's definitely one of the fastest units out there. He has ridiculous speed. Which is really good. That definitely benefits the character a lot, obviously being faster like that. Of course, the other two units beside this Ida we're fighting aren't optimal. Like I said, they're not the most meta, characters out these days. But I love seeing older units get shine like this. AGL Bakugo, an STR Shigaraki. Units you definitely do not see very often. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about that. But outside of that, it's pretty simple. I wouldn't want to say simple fight, but a fight in our favor for sure. We get to see All Might do some pretty good damage here, though. Well, not Parashima's here, actually. I was going to say there's not too much like damage, defense, or damage reduction over there either, so nothing to really worry about. But yeah, this will probably be the last fight I do for Plus Ultras as well, so if you do want to see more Plus Ultras, just let me know down in the comments below, and I can definitely play it every time, but I like to play it a few times. I like seeing the animations myself, but yeah, lots of PvP videos are probably going to come up, so if that's not your cup of tea, I do apologize, but I mean, I have to grind it, and really it's like the only thing that I can, do at the moment, because the tower is now over, there's no climax battle at the moment, and like I said, I do have other videos planned, like a couple tier list videos I want to do that are some fun things, maybe regarding some arts, but I can't. Well, I can upload them, but I'm saving them for when I'm on vacation, just so I have something to have for my audience that would like to watch my videos during then. I mean, 11 plus Ultra looks great, but 22k damage is, I mean, Momo cranking out more there. And I mean, he is the chosen one, right? Essentially, before Deku. So, he should be doing crazier damage, but I'll take it regardless. But yeah, so far fights are going pretty good, actually pretty quick. I will try to focus more now on just more meta characters and see if the boy continues to cook. Next fight will be against SDL. I saw STR Bakugo, and we have a Chaco and Momo, so I figured this is going to be a pretty good disruptive team. And I see that Blue Aizawa on the bench, so not going to be a fun one, but hey, I like the challenge. Lots of unique dialogue here for Mr. All Might. I guess there's all kinds of Bakugos running around. Like, I'm fighting the STR one, but you'll see as I climb rank again, or even if you're climbing rank, you're well aware Celebration's Bakugo was literally 80% of the fight, so pretty cool to see someone else outside of him. Because this STR Bakugo is still very good, too. Also, remember, that All Might AoE move there removes HP, max HP increase, which is really good, which could be very nice counter to somebody like, you need to hide for sure. Like Mina that's coming out, and even just this Momo, right? Because it definitely can be annoying when you are constantly dealing with max HP buffs by now 2 units, and then defense and crazy healing. Like that Mina Momo combo that's going to be coming out soon is going to, at least on paper, sounds like the most disgusting combo ever. Alright, this will be the last Plus Ultra that I play. Give us some good damage, Mr. All Might. 39k, I'll take it. Momo, and we should probably be able to finish off the shot here. Oh, perfect, beautiful. Okay, so this fight's obviously going pretty well, but yeah, I'm sure we'll encounter a few fights throughout this video where things just become a nightmare, but we'll see. 41k AoE there on Momo. That's actually huge. That's awesome. You'll love to see that. Also, this Blue Aizawa, I wouldn't even call it a resurgent, but I guess it kind of is. I'm just starting to see him being used more, and people like seeing the value of that unit finally, I guess. I've always thought he was really good. I've tried chasing that unit like crazy, but I refuse to go to pity for him. But yeah, you see him a lot more, I find, especially these days in PvP. And man, he's annoying. He is an annoying unit to fight. Let me tell y'all that right now. Who's that gonna go for? It's 82k from on Momo. That's really good because he can seal that one action skill, right? And I think his plus ultra does the same as well. Max damage to the Bakugo. Oh, you ain't getting rid of All Might that easy, friend. Not that easy. And yeah, he's just... I'm starting to see him more in fights now, so I kind of like that. I think he's a unit that is fantastic. I think he works really well in this meta, especially this disrupting, ridiculous meta going on right now. And yeah, I could see him making a bigger comeback than he even is right now, being almost essential. Because yeah, he's really, really good. Damn, that Bakugo put on some work though. Blocking buffs there, I was close. And that's what I mean. Celebrations Bakugo can do the same thing. Not as effective as that STR one can do, but definitely a counter to All Might. So yeah, take that W and on to the next. Next is Armor. I see the Celebrations Bakugo. You knew we were going to hop into this immediately. So let's see how he does against the best of the best. Okay. So this is definitely where I've been using this All Might. Oh, damn, I got the camera off. I use this All Might the most, and he struggles, I think, is against this unit. Now, this isn't like the highest battle-powered Bakugo, so he's probably not like level 130. I'm going to just assume. I could be wrong. And you'll definitely see that this unit, especially if I can find like tougher fights or like more invested characters throughout this video, where he tends to struggle more than others, I would say. But alright, struggle against Bakugo. This is definitely one of All Might's like bigger counters. And oh, we do lose Compress early. Okay, we are actually in quite a bit of trouble now. And they had Dulce Summertime Rocket too. Oh, okay. This is a tough fight. This is a tough fight. I underestimate. That's why you can't really judge by battle power sometimes. Like they can crank it still out there with crazy damage. I'm gonna go for Nejire, simply she does not have dodge. That's just for the HP healing after that plus ultra. 19k, not the craziest damage from Mr. All Might, but that's okay. Alright, so All Might's in his bleeding state now. Momo's action skills are going to be messed up because Compress has been KO'd. But all in all, we should still be fine, honestly. I'm just going to normal here because Momo's going to have her action skill attack available next turn. So then we can just capitalize on that now. Perfect. We can use that once again. And oh, actually, I'm going to do his AoE. Just because they got dodge, I want to get rid of that dodge. I don't want to deal with the dodge right now. Uh-oh. Bakugo is ramping up very quickly. That's okay. As long as All Might can make it to turn 11, which is a lot. You're asking a lot for this boy to make it to turn 11. He can wipe the field, essentially. But when you have the pleasure of having a maxed out UR plus unit, it makes it a lot easier to reach that persistence level. That is for sure, for sure. It's nice having Deku on the team too, because he's just an absolute tank. And so is my All Might, of course. So Bakugo can throw whatever he wants at him, but he's going to tank it for the most part. So Nejire should be dealt with here. There's no world where she survives all these plus ultras. And what is this? Turn 6 or turn 9? I don't know what turn I'm on, actually. I think it might be turn 6. But we finally get rid of one of the units. Oh, Deku's in the back. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. Of course, he's got persistencies. I like seeing Fantasy Deku too, a unit we do not see very often. Once again, Momo's action skills are messed up, so we're just going to do the AoE. Get the dodge off them. We don't want to deal with that. Midoriya's already down to last stand, which is crazy. He is definitely not very highly invested battle power-wise, because ain't no way he's supposed to be that low in health already. But he's got persistence in last stand, so he doesn't really have too much to worry about. So let's Bakugo. Yeah. So that Fantasy Deku could probably crank us pretty hard. So that's something to definitely keep an eye out for. But yeah, definitely a longer fight here. But now that we don't really have any dodges to deal with and whatnot, I think we're going to be okay here. Deku. There goes Fantasy Deku. I think we're on... What turn are we on? I missed it. I actually have no idea what turned her on. Aizawa has dodge. We definitely need to get rid of Mr. Bakugo here. I think I'm just going to do the AoE. Do I do the AoE? I'm going to do the AoE. Get one of the dodges there off Aizawa. He's probably got assistance from, like, yeah, hero number 2. Down to 1 health, but Momo will increase max HP, thankfully, and we will be able to tank those normals. Oh yeah, we're already in last stand mode, so... unfortunately, he has dodge here. It would have been great to get rid of it, but... this normal from Mr. All Might is going to crank. I must have missed the normal damage he just did to Momo. Hey, steal all you want, friend. You ain't stealing an 81k normal damage hit. And that's what I mean. Once you get to that part of All Might's kit, I hate that it's only a couple turns. If it was like 4 turns, I think it would have been like truly valuable and maybe, probably not, worth chasing, but you definitely start to see All Might's value in the persistence form. I mean, it's like that for everybody, but he's got an AoE persistence hit, which I guess is what they were concerned about overpowering this unit, because it definitely can change the tide of the entire fight, right? Max damage with an AoE hit, but I mean, there's already units that can do that, so. Anyways, All Might, tough team there. Good counter to All Might, but man still held strong, so. Alright, hopefully continue doing that throughout the rest of the video. Next is a secret battle. Obviously, no idea what we're against, but hopefully something quite challenging. I mean, we got Celebrations unit, we got a Fantasy unit here, we got a pretty powerful team here, so I think this will be a good fight. I have high hopes for this one. So we are faster, of course, so that is really good. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I think a couple fights ago I said, I'm gonna go check how fast All Might actually is. I never did that, so I apologize for that, for those that were wondering. I'll find out for the final fight 100%, but I know it's quick. I know it is very fast. All Might is definitely up there in the top percentile, I think, for fastest units in the game. So keep that in mind. That is definitely a nice trait about him, for sure. Dulce Summertime doing what Dulce Summertime does. It's that's another thing with the attacking team versus the defending team, right? Like, I have the ability to use 2 Dulce Summertimes, right? I can switch between All Might and Compress for 1 second or third. Doesn't really matter to me, right? Because All Might's damage really only ramps up later in the later end of the fight. Compress doesn't really do damage, so I don't really... But they just need to go second or third. Actually, I don't even think All Might needs to go second. I think he just needs... No. Oh yeah, it's a second or later. Yeah, so that's all that matters to me, is just making sure that they do go second or third. And I don't really care who goes vice versa, because neither of them need to go third, so pretty nice ability. And then, yeah, obviously in the defensive end, you can't switch between 2 characters like that, having 2 Dulce Summertimes. That would be ridiculous if you could do something like that. I would love that, but they should change that up. For your defensive team, you're allowed to select the action skill you want your teammates to do first. Units would gain so much more value. Like, Seiji would be top tier. Absolute top tier. He's one of the best attacking units in this game to this day, and he's going to be because Class 1A is always the #1 priority in this game. Just always is the way that's going to be, right? It sells the best for Bandai. They're going to continuously do that. I get it. But that means he's only going to remain valuable forever as Seiji. So if they ever add that trait, which I'm hoping they do one day, you know, the whole tier list changes, right? There's so many units that would be so much better, but they do the one action skill before the other. Lady Nagant's another example of that. It would just be super nice if we could have it differently. Oh, we're actually going to get KO'd here. So this Sue or Froppy just destroyed All Might. Now that's my bad. I should have protected All Might. I just got into a cycle where I was not paying attention clearly, and I did not hide All Might when I should have hit him with Compress's ability. So that's my bad. That's just a me error. Clearly this Sue is incredibly strong, and I should have, I guess, respected it better. But that's okay. I mean, I did say All Might was probably going to fall, but that wasn't even his fault that he fell. That is definitely an error on my end. So next time I'll be more aware of what's going on and who's attacking, right? Because, you know, Fantasy Stew still hits like an absolute freaking truck. So, yeah. Still, either way, pulled off the dub. Did lose the boy, but I mean, he did his job for the most part. It was down to 2 before he got KO'd. So, anyways, I will find our final opponent and yeah, call it there. final opponent will be Gurn. I fought Gurn before. This is a ridiculous team. It has definitely beaten me a few times in the past, but hey, we gotta push All Might to his limits, right? So we have a UR plus Bakugo, UR plus Net. It's literally the same thing we fought before, except for it is just more maxed out, so probably not gonna go too well, but hey, we'll see, we'll see. So I finally went back and remembered and checked the speed of All Might, 952, which is definitely up there. I think Ida has 972, so I think that's the only unit that kind of like tops him in terms of like actual speed. Actually, no, Edge Shot is faster too. There's probably a few units that are faster, but I think All Might also gets speed for having like 80% or higher health. So he's got a lot of ways to be faster too. All right, I cannot tell you how important it is to compress binds here, but if he doesn't, that's okay. No bind. We're gonna lose. We're probably gonna lose. So what I'm gonna do here, though, is I'm going to hide the living crap out of All Might and give up compress. May not seem like the greatest decision, but All Might does need to survive. So if Bakugo starts critting like a maniac, that is exactly what we're gonna do. I'm hiding compress for now, just because it's the beginning of the fight. I'm not really too worried at this point of time of All Might taking too much damage. Like, that's not anything to really worry about. But after these next round of plus ultras, we'll probably have a different look at the situation. So both of them are faster, which kind of sucks, because Momo's plus ultra does hit kind of hard. So it's just going to be free damage. We're not going to get there. And All Might's not going to do that much damage on turn 3. Yeah, 24 days, right? And no bind. Oh, we're actually going to lose All Might right off the bat. I should have hit him. We've lost this fight. We have lost this fight. I'm just going to let y'all know that right now. We have definitely lost this fight. Damn, I didn't think All Might would fall in a singular plus ultra rotation, but that shows you that he definitely did. He definitely got KO'd. All right, back to the same scenario. Compress doesn't bind, and we get absolutely obliterated. This is definitely one of the better teams in the game, though. So if we don't win, that's okay. I am okay with not getting W's all the time. Yeah, did not get to bind, so I'm not feeling too confident about this. We're gonna hide compress. I don't know if we really have a shot, honestly, to be honest. I think Decky's dead. Yeah. I saw how much damage that did and realized there was no shot in the world that we were going to survive that. Damn, okay. It looks like we're going to end with an L. That's okay. That's okay. I can't win them all. Can't win them all. And I know I've fought in this individual before, and it is incredibly powerful. But we get 2 plus ultras off. I think this one increases crit resistance. Not that it really matters, but maybe we could survive a hit there from Bakugo. Oh, the dodge. 23k. Look at that. No crit. Nothing to worry about with her. Momo's gonna plus ultra. Plus ultra's Mara Momo. Now, I'm not gonna count on Nezure, but I'm still not gonna be the most... We really need the bind. Man, we need the bind. If we do bind somebody, I have a little bit of hope. But it does need to land. And it just refuses to. It's compress! I need you to step it up, my friend. Oh, if we could get rid of net... Ah, not quite, huh? Now, we do have our action skills again, so we are going to do that. Who do I hide is the real question. I gotta hide compress. That sounds crazy, but I just need... I can't win a 2. I cannot win a 2. And Nezure is your plus. I gotta hope that she can take it. We have damage reduction there from compress. Oh, y'all want to hit Momo. That's okay. She's a tank. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. We are plus altering. We're definitely not faster, yeah. We are faster than the Bakugo, but he's got bullseye, so it doesn't really matter that much. But we do get rid of the dodge off everybody, so that's really nice. Oh, Momo needs to... Momo! We have to KO Nezure. We absolutely need to KO Nezure. And we're not going to KO Nezure. Yeah, we lost. Frick. Oh, okay, okay. Well, it is what it is. I can do more stronger moves here. Just, if we have to get rid of one of them. If we can't get rid of this first wall, which it does not look very promising right now, we have no shot, so. No. Compress! I need you to bind, my friend. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. That's okay. Can't win them all, so. What do we even do here? Do I just go for a plus ultra? I might as well. Save the chain for the next turn. Hope we can survive this turn. Somehow. Yeah, we're not. There was no hope. There was no hope. Okay, and we take an L for the final fight, so that'll be it. I'll go through a recap of the characters or everybody we fought, and then probably call it there. Alright, so that's pretty much All Might in a nutshell. I mean, of course he is a lot better at max dupe. Do I think he's worth somebody, or worth chasing? No, I don't think so. But if he's like one of your favorite characters, if you did what I did, which is probably not smart, and you ended up maxing him out, he definitely has value, for sure, and he's definitely usable, but you do have to have, of course, a great supporting team around him. But the thing with this All Might is it's just units that, I guess they don't do exactly what he does. His big thing is persistence, but before that, like his DPS role, there's just so many units out there that does what he does already, and does it better, right? Just provides more offensive DPS at the beginning of the fights, where what crazy damage he can do from turn 11 to 13, or like 11, 12, or 12 and 13, or whatever it is with this All Might, which is great and can be very significant. It's just, it's not beneficial, right? You can do way more damage in the first 10 turns that make a bigger impact on the fight than what this All Might can do in the last, like, 3 turns after turn 11, right? And that's if nothing gets messed up, if you are able to plus Ultra on turn 3. So a lot of niche things have to happen with this character to make it work out properly. And yeah, against the best of the best teams, like we did fight there with Gurn, it can provide, I mean, it doesn't provide, it shows you that it doesn't still hold up very well. Now, of course, I could max with my compress and whatnot and make it a little bit better, but I don't think it would have changed the tides of that fight anyways. 5 out of 6, pretty freaking good to me. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me know what you think of Mr. All Might here at UR+. Overall thoughts, good unit, not great. Wish he was definitely better, him being Mr. All Might. But all in all, I'm happy with him. I mean, he's a freaking All Might. I could have been Tokuyami that had this kind of treatment. I would have used Tokuyami more than anything too. So, anyways, thank y'all for watching. Once again, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this unit. If you think he's good, not good, I like to hear what everybody has to say. So, anyways, until the next one, take care, and Tokus out.